Brewing Company, Oktoberfest Lager, 6.1% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. Sly Fox Brewing Company has given me kind of a bad taste in my mouth, no pun intended. Over the last maybe 3 or 4 beers that I've tried from them, I was really interested in all the beers that I actually picked up off the shelf from them when I brought home to try them, and they've all disappointed me. I hate to say it, this one is no different. It smells and reeks like pumpkin, and it gives you this incredible expectation that you're going to taste something amazing. All in all, I think Sly Fox beers are just really intended to be light beers. This is just a really light lager, and it's disappointing when it comes to the category of Oktoberfest beers. You're not getting any crazy spices. You do get a slight hint of maybe like a Harvest Patch kind of beer, or maybe I don't even know what I really don't know. It's just you get a very, very small hint of, okay, I see that they made a small effort to be included into that Oktoberfest kind of category, but it's not enough to solidify its place. It's just a light beer, and as I'm continuing down this Sly Fox beer route or adventure that I'm taking with them, I'm starting to notice that I think that's what they do. They like to make these light, non-aggressive, almost weak beers, but I think that they're doing it in a way that they're trying to be very approachable, if that makes sense, to the novice drinker. If I'm keeping that in mind, if I'm using that as my argument to want to like these guys, then I can appreciate this. Every beer from them I've tried is a very light beer with a very light, non-punctual flavor. So if that's what they're doing, then I can appreciate this beer too. But if that's not what they're going for, and I'm just giving them benefit of the doubt, this is not a good beer. I wouldn't go after this beer again. My drinkability would be, yeah, you could drink probably a 6-pack of these, but for what reason? You're not getting the Oktoberfest taste out of this beer that you'd want in an Oktoberfest. So I don't see the point in drinking this beer if you're looking to drink an Oktoberfest. I just don't understand that kind of mentality. If you want an Oktoberfest, you're drinking it for a specific reason, probably because it tastes like a spiced autumn, fall lager, ale, wheat beer, whatever style beer that you're grabbing off the shelf. That's an Oktoberfest style beer. That's what you're grabbing it for. You want to taste those flavors. If you're just getting a really weak Oktoberfest and a kind of a light beer at the same time, and you're not really tasting much, to me it just kind of it defeats the purpose of buying an Oktoberfest. For me, and only for me, I would have to go one and done with this because I'd want that taste. But if my argument is from the previous statement that I said, I could see drinking 6 of these easily because it's a very light, drinkable beer and very non-aggressive with the flavors. Clearly, this beer is supposed to be leaning towards that autumn, fall, Oktoberfest category. On a scale of 1 to 10, though, this is a 2. There's very, very little minimal Oktoberfest flavor. The beer itself is extremely light, extremely watery. I just didn't see the purpose of this beer, honestly. However, again, with my previous statement, if that's what they're going for, if that's their trend, if that's their style, which I'm starting to pick up on, then okay, that's perfectly fine. But if you're looking for a really light, very tame Oktoberfest and a very drinkable beer, if you like Sly Fox, I could see this being okay if that's your style. So again, that's Sly Fox Brewing Company, Oktoberfest Lager, 6.1% alcohol.